Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Virgo for the third week of October 2021. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, so please check out the other available videos for you so you get a fuller, more rounded picture as to how potentially the week could go for either yourself or for your love interest. As I've just said, this reading could be for yourself or for your love interest, so the one that's on your mind, so please take this however it resonates and kind of flip the roles, but do not make the story fit. If the reading resonates or if parts of the message resonate, then that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, okay guys? So just to let you guys know, I am available on TikTok. I have an account over there called My Way Tarot 444. I have the same profile picture that I used for this channel. So if you guys are interested in shorter love readings, I am available over there, so you might be interested in that, okay guys? Also as well, please be careful. As a PSA, there are people out there trying to impersonate me in my account, so just be careful that you're not being scammed by anyone asking if you would like personal or private readings, etc. via WhatsApp, because that will absolutely not be me. I would not reach out to contact you if you would like a reading, okay guys? Because I'm not actually available for personals right now as well, okay? So let's see what we have here for today for you all for this week. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign for Virgo. Okay, sorry about my hand guys, I know it looks a bit ugly, but I burnt it when I was cooking the other day, so I'm sorry about that. So let's find out what's going on for Virgo, please. Angels, love, love. I definitely feel like someone's going to find out some sort of news. Something's going to be shone on to light. Either something's going to be open for either you or your person. Something's going to be found out by someone. Maybe some sort of incoming news. Yeah, could be to do with a third party situation potentially, but we'll look into it. So we have water sign energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else for Virgo, please? Oh wow, that's too many, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to take them. So we have strength here, so we have Leo energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful, so the 4 fixed signs. So we have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus and Scorpio. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, so an earth sign, and 4 of Pentacles so far, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll take one more for Virgo, please. Ooh, 5 of Wands, okay. So more fire energy, so we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, okay. So obviously you could have these particular signs in your chart, or your person does, okay. So let's get into this. What I'm getting is that predominantly either you or your person, your love interest, the one that's on your mind, has been trying to finish off or close out a very difficult cycle in their life. It's been incredibly painful, and they've realised that basically this relationship has been on tender hooks for a very long time, particularly if they are in a third party or they had been in a third party situation. It necessarily wasn't working out, and I feel like someone's going through a major breakup or a major separation of sorts, and potentially this person may have been betrayed by the one that was close to them, and they've realized that they do not want to have a commitment with this particular person anymore. Could be dealing with a Taurus or an air sign here with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, and we have more Gemini energy here as well with the Lovers. What I'm also getting is that either you or your love interest have recognized that they want to finish off and close a cycle to actually go and pursue maybe a new love interest, or potentially yourself, or for you to go towards your love interest. And like you or your person recognizes that there is a strong soulmate connection between the two of you, but potentially there is a lack of movement from moving forward potentially and expressing this these feelings, this love, etc., to do with this situation, and lack of motion, a lack of movement moving forward in relation to your connection, but you're having to kind of watch each other from a distance until some news is going to come in that someone has finished or ended a relationship because they felt restricted in that particular situation, and they're realizing that if they want the connection to be with you, they have to fight for your connection to end this other situation and to bring you guys closer together. But potentially there could be someone else in the mix of a third party situation who may be trying to hold onto your person potentially, and they're having to walk around on eggshells to do with them right now so that they can't come forward towards you in the way that they would like to. What I'm also getting is that potentially either you or your love interest may have children, so there could be family involved, like a baby mama, baby daddy type situation. So therefore, something that has been stagnant for quite some time will eventually be moving forward. And we've got that clearly here with the Wheel of Fortune. Eventually everything is going to turn, and it's going to be very unexpected when it's turning round for you all. So just be optimistic and have faith that everything will turn through, because it will do, okay? So just keep having strength and courage in yourself, carry on working on you, and this person will eventually get their courage up to be able to move on forward out of another situation. If this does relate to a third party situation, which I'm getting quite strongly. If this is not necessarily a romantic connection of sorts to do with a third party, it can just necessarily be work, it could be finances, it could be career, it could be home, that type of situation. So someone, either you or your love interest, have been going through a very difficult time as of right now, or they will be going through a difficult time quite potentially, and they may not necessarily have expressed to you that this is the difficult time that they're going through. They may have lost a job, potentially they've lost a lot of finances, potentially they may have felt like they've made a bad investment, as we have these double tens here, so 10-10. So your person could be seeing those numbers, or you are, but I'm getting the sense that there will be some sort of power coming through to change a situation of sorts. That's where this kind of inner strength and courage is coming from, and then allow themselves to feel that eventually they can move on, because we've got these double tens here and then another 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune in the majors, okay? So I feel like either you or your person are predominantly very much battling up in their head right now, in a lot of mental conflict about whether to potentially come forward towards you. I'm getting the sense that they're focusing very heavily on their finances right now and their own security and their stability. So potentially they could be withholding their affection from you. Potentially what I'm getting as well, if they are selling of a property, they're waiting for some sort of news so that they can bring some sort of balance and harmony back into their life, and to end potentially a third party situation so that they can become, I'm getting self-employed, so potentially someone's wanting to start on their own 2 feet and start a business or something along those lines. And potentially they may be waiting for if the selling of a property could resonate, or for a long-term relationship or a marriage that has potentially broken down. So if there has been some sort of divorce of sorts, then there could be waiting for legalities in relation to letting go of certain funds, I'm getting. So either you or your love interest could be waiting on these extra monies to be able to divide the assets, I'm getting. Be able to kind of, what's yours is yours and what's mine is mine, and we kind of settle the score from there and we move on and we go in our separate paths. I'm getting that quite strongly. So there will be some major changes coming in for either you or your person. Potentially they've got quite a lot of external influences from other people telling them which way they should be going with their life or what they should be doing with themselves. But potentially your person is going to find the courage and the confidence eventually to realize about what it is that they genuinely want for themselves, and choose a direction that's going to best suit them in that way, so that they can expand and grow on their life, so that they can move on forward and create their own kind of type of abundance, I'm getting. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually clarify these 2 majors on the table and see what extra messages that we get. So what I'm also feeling, yeah, someone's not able to move on forward as of right now. Could be dealing with a very selfish partner, karmic partner of sorts, with the Knight of Pentacles. Potentially they're having to keep their cards close to their chest, I'm getting, keeping themselves to themselves. So potentially they could be withholding their affection from you because they're going through something that's very traumatic. So therefore they don't want to kind of see you to see them in a kind of lesser light, I'm getting. But they're potentially maybe people trying to spread some sort of gossip about your person, potentially very jealous and envious about potentially what you and them have together. But this person is feeling a bit of a lack right now in relation to their own emotional fulfillment. But they do want to make major changes in their life, and they're feeling like they will eventually get there. But potentially they're dealing with a lot of people right now who are very petty, and they're getting very irritated by all these people that are around them, and a bit frustrated potentially that they can't move on forward the way that they want to as of yet. But we'll look into the extra cards and see what we get for you guys, okay? So what's happening for strength, please, for Virgo? Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Star. Yeah, somebody's trying to break free and become single. Somebody's gathering the courage to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Potentially they may feel a little bit depressed as of right now, that they haven't got to where they need to be, or they need to change their mindset. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, it's because they're potentially feeling at a crossroads right now, a little bit unsure about whether they can trust their own judgment and potentially follow their own advice, I'm getting. So this person may be feeling a little bit stuck as of right now, but eventually they will be able to turn things around. Potentially they may feel a little bit cynical that things are not going to work out in their favor, because I'm getting this like, oh, why me? Why is it always me? You know, I've got the 10 of Swords reversed, and now I've got this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. When's everything going to turn around for me? And potentially this could be something that they're battling with up in their head quite a lot. Potentially, I'm getting the sense like self-pity. Somebody may be feeling like, oh, I'm the victim, I've gone through this and I've gone through that, nobody's going to understand where I'm coming from, etc, etc, why is it always me? And then, you know, when you kind of get into that negative cycle and it just cycles and just carries on and carries on and carries on, and then you end up getting more and more evidence of everything being woe is me, and then you get to a point where you're like, well, something's got to stop somewhere. And so unless this person kind of takes a step back and retreats their kind of energy and looks into taking action, potentially working on their own independence and their finances, then there may be a bit of stagnation in relation to you and your connection moving forward in a romantic sense. So yeah, this person just feels like they're stuck right now here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, feeling battered and bruised here with the 9 of Wands, feeling exhausted, you know, needing to heal themselves. They haven't been taking the time to kind of look within about what it is that they need for themselves. Potentially they will, and most likely they will eventually feel strong enough to get themselves out of whatever situation that they're dealing with, to then work on themselves again here with the 8 of Pentacles and build up on their finances. But there may be a little bit of ego issues here right now with the 6 of Wands in reverse, and predominantly they could be focusing on their financial stability or their material world, predominantly with their career, trying to get other investments and other people to come in and work with them, because they felt trapped and restricted in another situation. Potentially they're having no fun right now until they get their stability, and then they feel potentially that they could take the leap of faith when it comes to love and potentially come back to you and balance your love relationship here. But potentially they feel like they're not able to do that as of right now. So that's another kind of lot of set of messages that I've been getting there for you. But we'll kind of carry on and see what else is going on. I'm also getting the sense that if your person has been dealing with a third party, they have been feeling incredibly lonely in this other relationship, and feeling like they can't necessarily communicate the way that they need to. Potentially they've been repressing their feelings. I'm getting that. Also, let's have a look what else for strength. Yeah, the Emperor. See, look at that. We have Aries energy here. Could be dealing with a divine masculine, doesn't necessarily have to be. But what I'm getting here is this person's trying to gain their power back. Gain their power back so that they can move on forward and get out of the confusion that they may have been in for some time here with the Seven of Cups in reverse. They need to really figure out what it is important for themselves, but also in their love life too. I'm getting the sense that this person will eventually would like something long term, and they would probably want to have a very loyal, loving connection, and most likely with you. But what I'm getting here as of right now, potentially they may have been avoiding particular issues in their relationships or in their love life or in their home, family situation or work, because potentially they may have felt fearful that they were not able to kind of get through those. Yet they don't necessarily trust their own judgment here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like potentially I'm just going to make another bad investment again, things are not going to work like on my favour, I'm not going to have a good start, I don't know if I can actually start a relationship as of right now. Even if I do feel attracted to this other person, am I able to offer them anything? I don't feel like I have anything to offer. Yeah, but potentially here there's having this awakening, this realization that they would eventually like to have some sort of reconciliation with you or to bring something together with you, but as of right now they need to heal their own emotions as of right now. Yeah, and figure out what it is that they want due to emotional fulfillment, and then eventually come forward towards you, because they may feel a little bit out of their depth as of right now before they were to come forward towards you. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse just wanted to come out, so have a look at this. And then Seven of Cups in reverse again, so we kind of already discussed that. But with the Four of Cups in reverse, this person wants to eventually get their strength up so that they can eventually come forward and be more open to have an offer of romance, like an offer of love, like for them to get into a position when they're able to actually offer you something. And it's interesting because we have 4 here, 4, and then 4 here with the Emperor, so we got 4, 4, 4. So either you or your person could be seeing those particular numbers, so they could be quite significant, and that's all predominantly to do with stability. This person is ready to kind of put the work in. They will be wanting to put the work in, especially when it comes to their own emotional fulfillment. But what I'm also getting is that they will want to come forward towards you eventually. But as of right now, find that their stability is something that is very important to them. Yeah, because they feel like they've had a lack. They felt they've been at a loss. There will be eventually movement at some point here with the 8 of Wands as I broke up the deck. There will be some sort of clarity to do with your connection. Most likely they will come forward towards you and kind of either travel to see you or to contact you. Most likely I'm getting over the internet or social media, so potentially you could be receiving some sort of message or even a phone call if they have your number. To potentially let you know what's been going on in their life. But what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to like bring in a brand new change. They're trying to start off something brand new. They're trying to they just want to do everything right. They want to be meticulous and they want to do it all properly. They want to take responsibility for their life. They want to be able to just do everything right. You could be dealing with someone who comes across as an alpha, like an alpha male, alpha female, doesn't necessarily matter, as we're doing energy rather than gender. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? They could be older than you. Yeah, look at that. We have here the block. There's a block right now with the Hangman coming out sideways. So there is some sort of stagnation. There is a pause. Things won't necessarily move on forward until it's ready to. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces here. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So potentially there is the opportunity for a lot of growth to come into this connection in pertaining to love, but someone feels blocked financially, materially, so they're not able to move on forward. Potentially they're feeling fearful or scared that there isn't going to be any growth in your love connection, and that there's going to be a lot of one-sidedness, and someone's not going to invest in a situation. Yeah, and that things are not going to work well, and the investment's going to go wrong, and someone's going to feel stuck in another cycle. I'm getting that. So what else have we got here for the Wheel of Fortune? It's just kind of best for either you or your person to take a pause as of right now. I just saw the Eight of Cups, so potentially someone may be walking away from another situation. Their heart's no longer in it, and that's the truth. Yeah, eventually either you or your person, you will receive this particular love offer when the blocks have been taken down, or there's no more obstacles, or that everything is like free, everything is free and available to kind of open up. But what I'm getting is that your person is very determined to kind of get everything done and to get it all right, and they will face whatever difficulties that they've been through head on, and they will work through them, and they're very passionate about you. They have a lot of fire and passion about this particular relationship of sorts, but they want to come forward eventually and offer you love, but they are very much focusing on their finances right now. They want to heal the old wounds that they've had, or they have, before they come forward and take a chance on love and make their move, I'm getting. Yeah, so they've been reflecting heavily on this particular connection, but even in their life as well, they've been feeling very stuck. Potentially they've had a lot of sleepless nights, unsure about what it is that they need to do, but eventually they will take any problems that they've had and overcome them, here with the King of Wands energy. What I'm also getting is that this person wants to show you and tell you that they care deeply for you, and the pause isn't necessarily a bad thing for you and them coming together, because it wouldn't necessarily be right. It wouldn't be the right time if everything was kind of rushed. So your person wants you to know, look, I do care about this connection. I care about you deeply. And, you know, I would like to be able to move on forward with you. I'm not kind of battling in my mind about what it is that I want with you and I, but I want everything to be done properly. I want it to be done right. So please do not stress and worry about us not being able to move on forward. It's just, I'm not able to as of right now. Here, look at that with the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then the Six of Swords reverse. So yeah, they want you to know with the clarity, the fog has been lifted, that they're on the way back to you. Here with the Six of Swords in reverse is what you don't see. You may feel like, oh, this person isn't going to bother, they're not going to come back, what have you, but they're just going through a rough patch right now, and potentially not very much is happening in their love life. Obviously, as you would know that if you guys are in separation from each other, but if they're dealing with a third party, there's not very much love there either. You know, it's all kind of, you know, it's just kind of not there. I'm going to take one more for the Wheel of Fortune, please. Look at that. See what you don't see? More Pisces energy, and then we have Aries energy with the Fool. So we've got more Aries and more Pisces, so that could be very significant. So what you don't see is a brand new beginning coming in for you eventually, that you'll kind of take a chance on love together and the leap of faith to move on forward. You know, it's all kind of hidden as an illusion as of right now, or, you know, maybe it's only a dream that we'll be able to move on forward and that things won't work out. But I'm not seeing that as the case at all. Like, you can have a very passionate new beginning with each other here with the Ace of Wands. Things will eventually move on forward, and you'll have this brand new chapter like happening in your life, but potentially they may feel a little bit restricted in another situation. You guys will be able to move on forward eventually. You may live at a distance from one another, but predominantly I'm getting this sense that this person has been staying detached from you potentially until they get their finances right, and then they will communicate and make their move. That they have finished or ended another situation, if this is complete, this is resonating. But they also want to kind of let you know that the other relationship that they've been in is kind of dead and gone, and they're not working in that situation anymore. Okay, So what I feel called to do is pull from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue and see what additional messages that we have here. Your person doesn't necessarily want to kind of jump from one relationship to another, and it's like that's potentially why everything needs to kind of be ironed out, needs to be worked on before that they can eventually come forward. Potentially there's still some sort of complications that are going on in either your life or in their life. But they just also, I'm getting the sense like they may be a little bit cautious that, look at that, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I was just about to say your person may be a little bit cautious that if they were to come around, that you kind of might jump down their neck, as it were, jump down their throat, like bombard them with a load of questions, and potentially they may be a little bit overwhelmed by that and wanting to kind of potentially retreat themselves. But they're hoping that you guys won't be in any battle of sorts, because they do have a lot of feelings for you, but they're just hoping that there's going to be some sort of extra compassion and understanding about, if they are in a third party, that they're needing to close that up and finish it off. Okay. So what else we got here for Virgo? What was that? Something flipped over. Bear with us. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yes, they want to come forward with that light-hearted energy, and show you that you are deserving of love. That's what I'm getting. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Your person's needing to free themselves from another situation. We have the religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So what I'm getting is potentially this person, if they're having a realization that they're finishing off or closing out a karmic cycle with a karmic partner, that they are freeing themselves so that they eventually can come forward to you with some sort of light-hearted energy, because potentially as of right now they are not having very much fun at all, in lots of ways. They're feeling very stressed. Past life relationship, you have known each other before, so you may have a recognition that you two have a very spiritual connection between the two of you. You have a soulmate connection or high level soulmate. I'm getting divine counterpart, potentially twin flame, if this is something that could resonate. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, so maybe you're very set on this person, knowing that they are your one, or they're very set on knowing that you are their one, and they're just needing to close out something else in their life, if it does pertain to a third party situation. I'll take one more, please, for Virgo, if there's anything else. Yeah. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, and it kind of came out reverse. So what I'm getting here is that you already know who this person is, and you kind of already know of each other, and potentially you know of each other's situations. But what I'm getting is that also your person doesn't feel necessarily free enough as of right now to be able to come forward towards you and express how they feel until they've closed something out. And so therefore there is a block with you two getting to know each other and moving on forward in your connection until things have been finished off. And look at that, I can't really make it up. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So you and your person can't get to know each other and carry on with a loving relationship or start something or what have you until the releasing has been done. Yeah, they need to release the ex, because they recognize that there's a soulmate connection between the two of you, and that there was most likely codependency in this other relationship and unrequited love. I feel like that's just something that they wanted you to know. Okay, guys? So let's just have a final look at the Soulmates in Separation, Unspoken Love Messages by the Serendipity Tarot, and see what either you or your person wants to say. Okay? But I feel like this person has very little in common with this other third party, or they did at one point, and then as soon as anything got more serious, I'm getting that potentially things this just didn't work out. I'm just getting the sense that a lot of people may have been like trying to jeopardize either your connection, most likely trying to jeopardize your connection, especially if they had some sort of inkling that you were kind of in the wings or waiting in the wings, as it were, potentially. What have we got here? I struggle with love and expressing it. It just does not come easy for me. Ask for Virgo, please. I missed out on something so good. The next person you allow into your life is lucky. Potentially they feel like, woe is me, like, you know, I'm going to miss out on something beautiful with you because they've been maybe taking too long in another situation that they haven't finished off. Shame on me, I put others before you soon after I realised they were of no value to me. So yeah, that kind of just says that pretty clearly, that they may have been more focused on others. Allow me to work on me so that I can work on us. So yes, your person wants to eventually sort things out between the two of you, but they may need to retreat and have their own space as of right now. I'll take one more before coming forward. The distance between us is killing me. So yes, the emotional distance, but also the physical distance between the two of you, they're struggling with that. Okay, guys? And the last card, I love you more than anyone, but fail to show it. So that could be something that resonates as well, guys. Hurting you was not the plan. So anyway, guys, that is the end of the reading. If you did enjoy, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. If you do subscribe, then hit the notification bell and you guys will get an alert as to when I post another video. Also, if you are interested in TikTok, then I have an account over there called My Way Tarot 444. So go over there and check us out, and you might be interested to see what's over there with shorter love readings available. I post on there quite regularly. But anyway, guys, I hope that you have a really good week and we'll speak to you again soon. So take care. Bye for now.